Thank you. I hope you haven't run out of laughs already. How are you doing? Good? Yeah. Good. Before I came up here, somebody told me that I ought to stare somebody out in the audience and just kind of pretend that they're naked, just to allay my fears of being here. So I'm just looking for... No, there's definitely nobody on the front here. Okay, I'll move on. That's fine. I recently turned 58, and yeah, I feel like I'm 85. Recently turned 58, and I had one of those doctor's appointments come along that most people really should try and avoid in their lives, and that's an endoscopy. That's where they use a camera for one of two things, either to go south or go north. And unfortunately for me, I had the one that went north. So, with that in mind, they do send you some lovely drinks, a bit like wallpaper paste, with a hint of zesty lemon with them. And they say to you that you should take them every few hours or so, over a period of time, just so that you can get your insides buffed out, so that the cameras can do their job. So, I duly started taking this stuff, and first couple of doses, not bad at all really. I thought I can carry on with my daily routines, walk the dog, that sort of thing, no problem at all, it's okay. The next couple of doses, I thought, yeah, I better stay indoors now for the rest of these. And by the time it came round to the next couple of doses, I decided I would move the sofa as near as possible to the bathroom, wedge the door open and duct tape the seat up, just to save as much time as possible. A little bit more time passed by, along with food that I hadn't seen since I was 5. And I got to the point where the sweats were coming on, full body uncontrolled sweats, similar to a fat man in a cake shop on a 2-for-1 deal. And anyway, the final 2 doses came along, and by this time I thought, you know what, I'm even going to give up wearing trousers now. They pose too much of a delay in getting to the bathroom. So with the onslaught coming to an end, I moved my withered husk back into the lounge and prepared myself for the appointment. And prepared I needed to be. I turn up and I get given the gown, you know, the one you put on at the front, doesn't fit at the back. And then of course they give you a nice public corridor to walk through with your arse hanging out. And I pop into the procedure room to be greeted by a gaggle of, well, they called them surgeons, but in retrospect it was more like a Love Island audition, because everybody in there was young, pert, smiley and jolly. None of those were me, I can tell you. So Surgeon Zoe said to me, "Don't worry, Paul, if you just like to relax and get yourself onto the bed," and they gave me a position that I should get into. And just to give you some idea, it's kind of a little bit like this. Apologies for that. Whilst I was in that position, I thought to myself, are these guys really surgeons? I mean, there's no precision cutting involved. There's a ready-made entry point. Yeah? Albeit in my case, as it turns out, a very reluctant one. Anyway, thank you for joining us. That's right. That's all right. Anyway, so the procedure went on, and they used the camera, and after a few minutes, Surgeon Zoe said to me, "Okay, Mr. Bickley, that's as far as we can go with that camera. We need to switch to the bigger one." And I made a quip in that point and said, "Let's hope it's not on a tripod." And with that, she then decided to change into a 1980s magician. And to me, it was as if she was pulling handkerchiefs out of her sleeve. And the expression on my face was somewhat like a surprised pug. Which finished off with it being... Anyway, that's my set for you. Thank you very much for listening.